outro. Well, I remember we had one.
Oh yeah.
You can't wing our hair. It does, huh? And action.
What's up?
Episode 4.
4.
Guess who's back?
We are back.
Back again.
Oh yeah. So today,
Yes, sir.
in AAA Cigars,
The long-awaited. I didn't check. We checked. It was the beginning of July when we released the other one.
yes,
So good month and a half, almost 2 months. You guys need to let us know if we need to do this more often, because we got other stuff going on and we need to figure out which one needs to take precedence, which one is priority. So the long-awaited episode, all the way up the nostril, the Opus X Angel Share?
Angel Share.
I thought it was a regular one.
No, it's Angel Share.
Oh, my bad. Angel Share, Opus X. We'll do a whole cutaway to the actual cigar. Maybe you could take a nice pick and we'll put it up there. And
Maybe
some Dalmore Sherry Cask Select, aged 12 years.
yummy,
Single
in my
malt.
tummy.
So it's going to be a double review by Arturo, Ambrose,
Some alcohol.
and alcohol.
Here we go. AAA Cigars.
Don't worry about what time it is. It's not the point. If it makes you feel better, watch this like around, I don't know, 6, 7 p.m. And there you go.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
But why?
it's not morning.
Because we fucking
Because
can.
we fucking
Because we
can.
fucking can.
Because we fucking can, sir. To you, good to be back. We had some setbacks for
Cheers.
many reasons, but we are back.
Nice.
That
Spicy.
probably watered down. Where's that from? I always ask when I say it. I always ask, and nobody
No, I
ever
missed
knows.
it.
The Three Amigos. When they take
tequila?
the shot, when they take the shot, tequila.
When they take the shot.
He throws his leg up on the counter. It's like, pretty good. Probably watered down. Go back and watch that movie. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Lighter? Do we have a lighter? What's
Do you
up?
have a lighter? I'm asking for a lighter.
Oh, you're asking me for one?
Do
No,
you
I
have
don't.
one? Okay. Well.
My bad.
Oh, look, Jeff has one. Nice.
We even got help.
Thank you, Jeff. We're again here at Current Place Cigars.
His name is Jeff.
Jeff was so gracious to open up early for us.
As usual.
Not too early because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Right? Somewhere.
You okay there, bro?
Apparently not.
Talk about toasted.
That's
Toasted.
that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that it tastes that good, even just lighting it. And we're not sponsored clearly, at all. I've had, I believe this is my 3rd Opus X ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I had a cigar yesterday. What did I have?
You had the Alec Bradley
Something blend. Family
American
no.
American blend?
The American, something American something. Pretty light. May or may not have been day drinking. Don't judge me or judge me, whatever.
He was.
And I was having the Yingling Oktoberfest.
That was pretty good. I had it yesterday too.
It was pretty good, I will say. And
liked it.
what I tell people is, or what I'm going to start telling people is, if you want to do an Oktoberfest, but you're not quite that, I don't want to say heavy of a drinker, but you're not into that kind of beer.
Or like a heavy ale, because I was
There you go.
I was expecting an ale, like something like that,
Right.
rich and stuff, and stuff.
And stuff. Get yourself the Yingling Oktoberfest. It's a Oktoberfest light, if you will.
Very refreshing, actually.
It was really
surprised.
good. The colder you drink it, the more it kind of kills the taste a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So have it super ice cold, and as it warms up, you're going to get a little bit more of the flavor. But it's a great way to start. But anyway, that's what I was smoking yesterday and drinking. And today's obviously a step up because I don't know which I prefer right now. Like obviously we don't have to, but if I had to stop one and just do the other, I don't know which one I would pick, because this is delicious and this, just upon lighting it, is delicious.
Yeah. Okay, where'd you pick these up at?
These are from the trip to Orlando. We went to Disney and we went to, forget the damn name. I'll have to look. I'll put it like right here. I'll put it right here somewhere, just because I don't want to butcher the name. It was a really cool little shop. It's in Disney Springs, like the little shopping thing for the little shopping area for Disney. Picked it up there. That's where I also picked up the handmade for them. But I want to. That's not Padilla. Anyway,
Padilla?
Really cool little shop. Like super cool little shop. It's pretty small in comparison. 1, 2. You could probably seat comfortably, probably about 6, 7 people.
Okay.
That's about it. But there doesn't seem that. Apparently, they've had a lot of trouble. I think we might have actually discussed it in the last episode that they were having a lot of trouble getting customers in. Like it was stayed pretty busy, but not like it used to. They used to actually have a little hand roll guy sitting there making cigars.
A little hand rolled guy.
It was tiny, like, just right on the table. It was just sitting, like his entire desk was right there on the table. Check. But yeah, I picked up. We were on vacation. I said, "Fuck it, only live once. Take them back home." I honestly thought they were 5. For some reason, when I picked them up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And then I was like, "Well, no, that doesn't make any sense." With the price I paid, it's not 5. There was 3 of them. So then we did, the other episodes, and I'm like, that's perfect. There's 3 of them, so we can each have one, do the episode, and then if I really like it, I can save the last one for a special occasion or something.
There you go. What size is this? Do you remember? Because I'm looking at Corona Extra. Is it it looks like a Corona Extra.
I want to say Corona Extra sounds about right, because it, like, right where I charted, like that would probably be closer to a Corona.
On the foot? You charred the foot?
I charred the foot.
Looks like Adam Sandler's toe.
I have
Sorry. Yeah.
I have a tendency to do that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But hit me with the notes, because I can't detect anything quite yet other than deliciousness.
The size is 5 by 5/8. Ring gauge is 46. And it's all Dominican. Filler, binder, wrapper, origin. Everything is Dominican, and it's a full.
Shut up.
It is a full.
Ooh, so we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
We are going to be in trouble.
So
I had a
right now
early dinner and a light breakfast. So...
Yeah, my dinner consisted of...
wheat and barley.
Wheat and barley.
Liquefied wheat and barley.
Yeah, not all together, but it was...
a wheat and barley smoothie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we shall call it. It was a wheat and barley smoothie.
Yeah, it was a good night. It's a good night.
With the cuzzo?
With the cuzzo, yeah. Shout out to my cousin Donnie. His birthday's mañana.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, belated birthday by the time this comes out. Does he even watch? Probably not.
Well, I'm going to give him a shout out anyway, so... Happy birthday, dude.
We're not putting this up on YouTube yet, are we?
No, but we should.
We should.
Let's do it. YouTube?
I think we will. I mean, it's not like it's extra work for me or anything.
No, you don't do nothing anyway. Just sit around at home on his computer.
I'm the skill. He's a talent. I put it together. He just sits there and looks good. And it seems to work.
The brawn and
the brain and the bronze? Together. That's right. I'm the right arm. He's the left. Wait, which one do they masturbate with? You're the right arm and I'm the left. that just got weird. So come on, hit me with the what are we supposed to be detecting here, so I can see if they're full of shit.
Hints of no, I'm just kidding. Well, I didn't look into it as well as I should have, because I didn't know which opus you had.
You're a bad co-host?
No, I didn't know which opus you had. But let me see.
The only one that I can kind of detect, and I don't know if it's just me blowing smoke up your ass, get it? That leathery note.
Pleather or leather?
No, it's more pleathery.
More pleather?
Yeah, that faux leather.
Okay, so it's like sateen, but not satin. Sateen. Okay, so you're getting a little bit of leather. I'm getting hay, like barnyard hay. Yeah, it's really weird.
You know what? And see, a lot of people don't.
I'm getting a little barnyard hay.
Hey, hi. That was so bad. A lot of people will say, you just smoke it, blah blah blah, whatever. Here's the thing. It's been raining the past 2 days.
Yeah,
it's been pretty hot.
Yeah,
it's kicking up a lot of stuff. The past 2 days, I've woken up with like hay fever type symptoms and starting like almost a migraine from the humidity and stuff. It's really dumb, but it affects the palate.
Yeah.
Because I had a scratch in my throat that I was hoping would go away, but it's still kind of
your throat
in my the back of my throat. If you go through here,
it's like your mouth.
You failed biology apparently.
Yeah, I took home ec.
Oh, you took home ec?
Style. Shh. How to use a blow dryer.
Failed that one too apparently. So it's affecting the palate. So it could be that as well. But it's not deterring the deliciousness of and the Dalmore Devoirs.
Devoirs? Is that like a...
Wow. That's a really shitty...
Dakar? Noir? What's that? All right, so... This is a Dominican sun-grown wrapper.
Okay.
Nice.
It's really... I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's really light for what's supposed to be a Maduro. The wrapper. So this is a very good example of if it ends up being Maduro. It doesn't seem like it so far, but if it does end up being Maduro, this is a perfect example of do not let the wrapper fool you.
Yeah.
Because if this ends up being Maduro, this is very deceiving.
How long? Well, you've had it for a couple months now, right?
We went the beginning of June. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a good almost 2.5 months.
It says a toothy mocha brown sun-grown wrapper will be the first thing you catch on your eye, which is true.
Okay.
Sun-grown's very nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It says at first sight, there no longer is a blast of pepper that will take you. That's what I did notice. It was more sweet than peppery once right at light up, and that's what you're saying right off the back. It's good, you know. Not that I don't like that pepperiness. Pepperiness.
The paprika. Pepperiness.
Notes.
The pepper notes.
Pepper notes.
The pepper notes. We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, the pepper notes that you usually get from
from most of them, especially Maduros. It seems like.
Yeah. So I mean, take a look. I don't know if it's too small.
The ornate and beautiful Opus X brand is adorned with secondary band. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, but that's just mostly about the band. Read more. Full bodied. It says it does. Well, see, it says it's a full bodied. Sorry, is that what you said? Because I keep saying Maduro, and there is a difference.
No, well, it says full body. I didn't see anything about Maduro.
Okay, so I said Maduro. My bad. Full bodied. And for those that don't, I don't know the correct terminology to describe it, but full bodied and Maduro are not the same thing. That I know, but I can't describe it right now. Arturo Fuente. For those that don't know. Perfección. This is going on.
And this one came in the case, right?
It came in that exact case right there.
So you'll see the case.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it or get one and put it up right here.
Somewhere. Right here. Right here.
Yeah, like if I'm holding it.
We can do that. I'm just kidding.
Yes, we can do some pretty cool things now.
But this is probably, how long do you say? About an hour and a half? Maybe an hour?
I'm going to say an hour and a half. No, definitely more than an hour. Yeah. But then again, it's pretty slim, so maybe not, because I'm already like an eighth of the way, maybe a little bit more, and it's only been like 5 minutes. So
maybe you're like, I'm talking too much because I haven't smoked, but I got a little runner there, so
yeah. Mine started a little bit, but I evened it out right now that I got the lighter. I evened it out. So
yeah, that's what I try to do. So it's not too bad.
And again, some people are going to tell you, like, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. It's your cigar. Like, you can do, if you start getting a runner, let's say on this side, you can turn it and the heat is supposed to even it out. Things like that. As long as you're not doing anything ridiculous.
Like burning the foot?
Like, what? Yeah, like burning it, like charring it. Don't do anything dumb like that and you should be fine. But, is there anything else that you're picking up or detecting or tasting?
Right now, no. Not. But this Dalmore, what do you think?
Oh my god, dude! I haven't had hard liquor too often lately. It's been mostly beers. We've been going to that Blazing Tree. Yeah, this past Saturday was with you guys, and then we hit Tin Man right after that, and then the weekend before that we had hit Blazing Tree, the same one, and Three Missions,
which are breweries,
local breweries here in El Paso.
Yeah, and they it's not they're not domestic. It's not anywhere.
All crafts.
All crafts.
It's all crafts.
That's what I meant to say.
Three missions. It's a little bit of both. It's got some stouts. It's got some not ciders, but IPAs. They're probably a little bit more IPA. And Blazing Tree is probably more stouts and porters, which is right up his alley. Just right up there. I found out through that guy that apparently they don't really do a whole lot of ales and bocks because that's what everybody, ales and pilsners is what everybody has. That's what the manufacturers pretty much make. Craft beers is where you started getting more people into the Hefeweizens, the porters, the stouts, IPAs, of course. That's where I learned also about the IPA. Apparently, if you like IPAs but don't like the hoppiness necessarily, because hoppiness doesn't necessarily make it an IPA, get a New England IPA. It's going to have the crispness. It's going to have all that other stuff that most people like. No, not crispness. Crispness. Crisp.
Oh.
Ness.
Crisp.
Yes. Crisp.
Not crispness.
But without the hoppiness. So, there you go. That's your little beer lesson. But yeah, if you got a local brewery, hit it up, man. Yeah. Those are some good. If you're a beer drinker, like if you just like the store-bought stuff, then stick to your Bud Light seltzer.
Yeah.
No judgment.
Right. None here. Yeah. Drink what you want. And you could even add a little bit of vodka to the seltzers.
Wait, can you?
Well, yeah. You could put vodka in whatever you want. You could put it in water.
Well, I mean, if you're going to get that technical, yes, you're right.
Just to give it a little more of a kick, you know?
No, but it doesn't... I guess because it doesn't ruin the taste really of anything. No? That's true.
Huh. See, and usually... and I'm usually liquor in the front, poker in the back, you know? Type of Sorry.
I will not waste this Dalmore. I will not waste this Dalmore.
No, it's you know, Dalmore is usually on my shelf.
Okay.
Belvini's usually on my shelf too. Macallan, you know, Glenlivet.
Can't go wrong with a Scotch.
No, not at all.
For me, I'll take a Scotch with a cigar 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Given a choice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll do bourbons. I like the bourbons. I know that you don't like the sweetness of the bourbons so much, but you did have that Basil Hayden, so I like that one. Okay, so that's good.
I think that's probably the main thing. Like, it sounds so foofy, but my palate is pretty expensive. It like the other stuff, it's kind of meant to be that way. Like the cheaper stuff, it's not refined, it's not aged. It's just, it is what it is, and most of them, they're not bad. Yeah. But my palate seems to lean towards the more refined, aged.
It makes sense. I mean, we'll do like a Buffalo Trace or a Weller, you know, just a regular Weller every so often, a Knob Creek, you know.
I like Knob Creek.
We're constantly here at the shop, so we're smoking, we're drinking. You know what I mean? It's the Dalmore or like a, you know, aged Scotch isn't usually on the table every weekend.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you know, there are some days that we do have, you know, we do get blessed by the liquor gods.
By the liquor gods.
Shout out to Glenn.
Yes.
You know, Glenn would come in with the 18 Glenlivet every so often, or, you know, the Blue Label, you know what I mean? Just something that he likes. Even the, you know, high-end vodkas that he likes, which are very dangerous and very scary to me because it tastes like nothing.
If you are fortunate enough to have a place like we do where it's a good cigar lounge, good people, and it's BYOB, do yourself a favor and don't be that guy that doesn't take anything ever. And if you can, once in a while, make it a special occasion and take a good bottle. Yeah. It goes a long way. The camaraderie that we've developed here at the shop, it's just that's why we keep coming back. I mean, even though nobody's here yet, as soon as they come in, they're going to bust our balls, of course. That's just what they do. Yeah. But there's something to be said about linking up with the guys, having a cigar, having a good drink, and just venting, man. Because I mean, you get through your week, you come in, you have a few jokes, a few laughs, a few drinks, a good cigar. Dude, you go home all just relaxed. Yeah. So, yeah, do yourself a favor and get a good bottle. Treat the guys once in a while. Oh, my God, when we have like a birthday or something. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, the guys go all out. It's really awesome.
Yeah, a nice little potluck and stuff here. Curb Place Cigars, again, we're here. They very, very welcoming for us, you know, to come in here and not, you know,
Tell them AAA sent you because they will not give you a discount. But yeah, just a shout out.
Right, just say that.
Yeah, because Saul's gonna be like, I don't think so, bitch. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he'll be here in a little bit.
Right?
You'll hear him come in.
So I'm starting to get. I don't know if it's my fault because of the way I smoke, but I'm getting a little char. It's starting to sour out a little bit.
Okay.
Not bad. Is yours?
No,
Okay.
It's still kind of.
But
good.
I'm apparently smoking a lot faster than you are.
Yeah. No, that's
So-
not too bad. But I'm talking a lot too. So
How about we put it down? And so that's the first quarter. I don't know. Do you think we'll be able to do half and then the end, or we'll probably just wait till the end?
we'll do it. We'll do it.
Try to kind of throw it in there in the middle.
We'll get back at half.
Okay, we'll try to hit you up. I'll put a timer. What do you say,
Yeah.
about 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do 20 minutes, and then we'll come back, and you won't know what happened, but we will. And we're back.
And
Oh,
we're
wait.
back. Sorry.
Make sure that it's still recording over here and shit.
So you're about halfway.
My name is Jeff. Yes, we're about halfway. You'll probably be able to tell that the drinks have kicked in a little bit. Oh, let's try that first.
Oh, yeah.
Sir, this is round 2. Just so that people know, the first one was just straight up. This is with a
Smidgen.
of water.
Just to open it up a little bit. Okay.
Bro, for those that don't know, I learned this way late into my Scotch venture. I personally don't like it when people put like a huge chunk of ice. It waters it down too much for me.
Okay.
I've never liked that. Just me personally, not judging. But someone told me that the purpose of the ice is, one, to make it cooler, but also the water effect, because apparently Scotch, more than other liquors, but you have it straight up, you get one taste. You put a splash of water and it changes the whole complexion of it. And for those that say that it's not true, for my palate, it is definitely true. That shit opens up, like, that is way more delicious than the first one.
See, and I usually, and like we talked before, where it's straight up, a little bit of water, just to hit it. Usually it's distilled water, but the stuff that they got here, that is like ultra refined. I don't know. He has like a huge system of this water filtration, so that's like.
Oh, is that from his thing?
Yes, yeah. So it's not his. Wait. So
It's not from the duck. Some duck water.
Oh my gosh, no, dude.
We need to make that brand. I just broke Ambrose. Oh, that's awesome. Some duck water.
So it's ultra like purified water, so it's really good water.
Yeah.
You can taste the difference.
Yes.
Me usually on the tail end, if I've already had the Scotch, I haven't had this Dalmore in a while. If it's like my regular drink, which is like either bourbon or something at home, I have the big blocks of ice. So hopefully at the tail end of this, I'm gonna put a big block of ice in my next drink, and I'm sure
probably,
he has some ice or small.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
If you've got one, if you got another one, I'll do it. I mean, I'm not like a super opposed to it where like I'm definitely not going to do it, but it's just not my preference.
And I know that the larger block of ice, the big block of ice, melts slower than pieces or chunks of ice in there. So we'll try it out. This is not a fool.
It doesn't seem like it.
It's not.
It doesn't seem like it at all.
I'm not getting that. It's not heavy. I mean, mind you, it's early in the morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning.
To be fair, most of them that I have, they start off a certain way, but then like the last third quarter, that's where I'm like, holy shit. But I think it's because I think it's a matter of the heating up and all that stuff. So I think that might change it. We'll see.
You said the most that I've had, I was going to say duck.
The most duck. Sorry.
Sorry, that's the first thing. What are you getting now? What flavors or?
Luckily, the char went away because I slowed down.
Okay.
I actually put it down, give it a minute or two, and then take the next puff. It hasn't changed too much. It's the flavors that I was originally getting, and again, I'm not that well versed to say what exactly they were, but whatever I was tasting, it's a little more. It's almost like this. It opened up, and now I taste it better, but not overwhelming.
Okay.
So like, I'm still getting like the leathery
Oh,
but
nice.
I might be way off.
Leathery. It says so. I'm right now. I'm on cigarcoop.com, and the tasting notes that they say is it starts with notes of natural tobacco, sweetness, fruit, black pepper, earth, and cream. But I didn't get
I'm not getting any creaminess.
No black pepper at all. This is a second third. It's the sweetness has taken over as a primary note. Fruit settled into the background, joining black pepper, earth, cream, and hay. I'm getting a lot of that hay.
See, you mentioned the hay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one of the primary notes that I'm getting is like primal.
Primal.
It's that barnyardness.
Okay. Let me cleanse the palate a little bit and see if I pick that up.
That's what I'm getting. And it's very in. I still feel like it's almost like a medium. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm thanking the cigar gods, because if it had been a full body or a Maduro, I'd be suffering right now.
Yeah.
Because my stomach has not been the best, so that would have... Dude, I gotta go back to this. Ironically, this is getting a little bit of a creaminess because of the water. Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but
maybe it wasn't water.
There you go. Some milk juice. This is the episode.
I sent him a meme, TikTok,
and I hadn't seen the movie. That's what makes it even funnier.
It was what was it called? I was gonna say Bewilderment. No, it's not Bewilderment.
I can't remember.
It was like
now.
an off take of
Wanderlust. Yeah,
with Scott.
With Scott Bakula. Scott Lang. Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, and it was an outtake.
And the thing is, I love Paul Rudd. I love fucking Paul Rudd,
dude.
Ooh, all right, Dalmore.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for livening things up.
Like we said, it's 5:00 somewhere.
Yes, in Italy, I'm sure it's 5:00.
Shout out to AJ.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's primarily that barnyard hay type of taste note that I'm getting.
This I will say, it is not the best Opus X that I've had.
Okay.
So apparently the Angel Share is not my favorite Opus X. Okay. The one that I had before this one, which I believe you gave me. Because AJ, I believe, gave me my first one, and I think you gave me the second one.
I don't remember.
I want to say we had it at the house. But that one was way better. That one I could easily put on my top 5.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure. But this is going to... So far... At the point that we're at right now, I'm gonna say this is one of those cigars that I'm gonna be like, if somebody hands me one special occasion or whatever, I'll definitely smoke it.
Of course.
I don't know if I could justify the price.
Because you bought the 3-pack, right?
Yes.
What's the retail on that? Mind you, you're in Florida.
We were in Florida, so they're definitely, it's Disney Springs. I'm pretty sure they're not exactly trying to give you a discount.
Not at all.
It was 80. I want to say it was 89. So with tax, it was like 94, 93, somewhere around there.
Which is good, because I'm looking right now at cigarplace.com or whatever, and they're running at $119
for the 3?
For the 3-pack.
Okay, so we got a deal then, because it was like, I want to say 95-ish, somewhere around there with tax and everything. So
but again, because of everything that's going on worldwide, everything is going up.
True.
Taxes,
so you got to figure that's kind of the bad thing. Like, I think a cool thing to do, I think, would be to take off the bands and hand it to somebody that enjoys cigars and just get a blind reaction.
Okay.
And then be like, it's an Opus X Angel Share. This is a $30 cigar.
Yeah.
When you look at it that way, I hate to say, but I don't think the price isn't justified. It's not bad by a long shot.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't pay $30 for this.
Okay, but think of other $30 cigars that you've had that you would rather have other than this.
Again, if there's any true cigar smokers out there, it's blasphemous, I apologize ahead of time, but honestly, the Great Cliff that I keep raving about, the Grand Chateau or whatever, I loved that. That still to this day, even though I haven't had it in years, is probably in my top 3.
So then it's that price range, right?
It's at that price, yeah. Okay. Especially now, I wouldn't be surprised if it went up because of everything that's going on. Because even then, it was like, I want to say it was like 28, 29, just pushing $30. So yeah, because the other one that I compare it to is like the Partagas? No,
the number 4,
Padron, not Partagas.
Oh, which
Padron? The 26, anniversary, one of the anniversaries.
The one you most graciously purchased for my birthday.
Yes, there you go.
Okay,
so that's like
was it the Maduro or was it natural?
I want to say it was a natural.
Okay,
I honestly can't remember.
And I don't think it says on the label either. Maybe on the back. Maybe I don't know.
For some reason, I'm thinking it did say Maduro.
Okay,
I think
they're both good. They're both.
That's
great,
what, like
actually.
a 25, 26.
Yeah,
so it's pretty close.
Yeah,
I don't like it, but the Padrones tend to be a little way more peppery for my taste.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where when I light that one up, then when they say peppery, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, that's peppery for sure.
No,
it's good.
Okay.
It's hella good, but for a smoke that I'm gonna enjoy, $30, probably not.
I would say, if I had a choice, I really like Atabey cigars. You haven't had Atabey yet, right?
Mm-mm.
So Atabey are like they're very comparable to like Cubans.
Okay.
To me, and a lot of people that reviews that I've seen, they kind of have that type of like comparison, so they can be compared to Cubans. So if this was on the shelf and an Atabey was on the shelf, I would go straight to the Atabey. I wouldn't even give it a second thought. It's a great cigar.
Okay.
It's really good. I like how I'm getting the fullness. Is that what you're getting now? Is more of a full
not quite
flavor?
Yet.
So I'm getting that fullness now in the cigar. The first half, very light, very mellow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing heavy, but now it's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. So I'm really digging it though.
Mm-hmm.
Can you dig it?
This one I think is also helping tremendously.
Oh,
I think this with anything else, this with water, I think I'd be like whole.
Okay.
Because then you'd have just cigar juice sitting in the stomach.
That's not.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're the one that takes it there.
Sorry, dude.
No, you're not.
Cigar juice.
The duck. All right. So
this episode's going to be called
the duck episode, subtitled The Duck.
Damn it, Paul Rudd.
So yeah, you want to go back to the other thing and come back for the last third?
Yeah, I should be at about where the bands are by that time. I think so.
We're not too far,
No.
but it's. I unfortunately.
I think I'm just talking too much. That's what
faster.
it is.
No, I tend to smoke pretty hard and fast and furious.
You said hard and fast?
I'm Vin Diesel when I smoke cigars.
Hard and fast.
All right, so maybe not Vin Diesel, but you know what I'm saying. Should have turned it sideways.
He's probably going to give you the best review at the very end of the cigar because I took off one band in hopes to get to where you finger your glass. Here, cheers, buddy. Just give it a little shake.
Mm-hmm.
Little ASMR. Hope it's not too loud. Nice and cold.
Yeah, see, it waters it down too much. I prefer just
You think so?
the splash. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still good though. Still good and perfect because some people need to drive home. Just saying. Or do they?
Uber?
Do they?
Uber?
I'm kind of feeling a little under the weather.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling sick.
I'm calling to work.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat my cigar too long and it is not on. But hoping not to char it. That's another thing that if you can set a cigar down and sometimes it'll light back up, or you can puff on it and it'll be back. But other times when you're talking too much, which I've had to relight it. Yeah.
I finally shut up for once. Yeah, I tend to. If you happen to go listen to our other one, I talk a lot.
Yes, our other podcast.
I don't shut up.
Shout out to our other podcast.
Shout out to those guys from Moat 9.
Moat 9.
They're fucking awesome.
MOAT, the number 9. Look us up on Instagram. Or you could just... Here.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's watered down too much because of the ice?
Mm-hmm.
We literally just put it in there.
You could tell even in the color. I don't know if we didn't quite do it on the fruit, but I mean now it looks like tea, like a light tea.
FART?
No. Sugar honey iced tea.
But I like the.
It's good.
What do you think
It's
about
good.
it being like cold now?
That's refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps a lot. I think that's one of the reasons that people will use the ice is to get that freshness.
Seeing that size of ice is normal when I drink. I usually put a block of ice like that, and that's my norm. You know, something new or something that I haven't had in a while. It starts with straight, a little bit of water, you know, and then ice. If it's something I normally drink, it's always ice. You know?
See, and I'm the opposite.
You do.
I'll do the ice
first,
then the water, and then the straight.
Oh, so maybe next episode
Maybe.
we'll do it opposite.
What should we smoke next?
Not sure. How are we gonna top this? Silence.
I don't know if it's because of this, but now I'm getting that creaminess.
I
It's
made
good.
the ice too. Wink, wink.
Made the ice. Okay. What the duck?
What a duck.
Fucking episode.
I know. Yeah.
Has it changed much though?
Actually, it's a little heavier.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit more of the tar, but I just lit it up, so that might be a reason. Is I just lit it up, so that tar taste, tater tar,
The tour.
the tar. I'm getting a little bit of that tar taste. So after a couple puffs, I'm sure that'll
Yeah.
even out. How's yours?
Like I said, it's opening up with the. I'm not quite getting the full bodiness still, thankfully.
Yeah.
But the flavor's still there. It's still consistent.
Nice.
I think this is one of the first ones that I could think of that it stayed consistent the whole way through. Because usually it'll start a certain way, you'll get a change, and then like a real big change. But I need to hit this last fingertip
it, bro.
section, right? Like a blunt. Like a duck.
Not like that way. Shit. If you can tell us how many times you said that.
Right, make it a drinking game. We'll do that. We'll make a little short clip and put it at the beginning and say, every time that we say this, take a drink. And you will be fucked up.
We just said it excessively today.
You want to get really plastered? Watch this and the other podcast, and you'll really get fucked up with that drinking game.
Yes.
I did tell you that one. I was telling you and Liz that when we were watching the Home Improvement show, when Cinda and I were out of town.
Oh, yeah.
That stupid lady with her crown molding.
Yes.
We're watching, I'll tell you guys, we were watching a Home Improvement show. Or no, not Home Improvement, the House Hunters.
Okay.
And she insisted that she wanted crown molding in her house.
I was going to say, she insisted on the duck.
On the and we made it a drinking game. We're like, every time she says crown molding, we're gonna take a drink, and we went through that 6-pack in that one episode, and we're like, we're never doing that again.
Right. See, and we used to, when I was young, we would have parties at my house. You know, mind you, I was 18 and had my own pad. I'm not gonna get into that. So when everybody would get there, I'd be like, all right, everybody grab your drinks, whatever. We're going to play a drinking game, and I would put on Sting,
Okay.
Roxanne.
Mm.
Every time he says Roxanne, take a drink. That's how the party started. Other parties is like, all right, when you walk in, here's a shot. That was bigger parties. This is more like social gatherings, you know?
This was just a regular Tuesday night.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think we had social gatherings when we were like 18 or 19.
No.
Right? It was just a party.
Right.
Or now, we used to call them kickbacks.
Yes.
But the kids do call them kickbacks right now.
Oh, do they?
They still do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, my senior daughter is like, we're just going to go to a kickback. Not a party? No, just a kickback. Okay.
Gotcha. There's going to be some alcohol, but not a lot.
Right. What?
But
So, all in all, this smoke was great.
yeah, it's. I go back to the same thing. $30. I'm not sure, but it's a damn good cigar.
Okay, let's say this really quick. You think of a $30 cigar And I always try to be like, okay, it has to be a good cigar. I always think that way. $30 stick should be good.
It better be good.
It better be good. Because I mean, they're pretty pricey. $30 is pretty pricey.
Yeah.
That's not even half a gallon of tank.
Yeah.
$30, you know what I mean, right now. But so you see that $30 price tag. Now, mind you, with the taxes, especially like in California, here in Texas, we're blessed to have a lower tax on cigars. Who knows how long that's going to last?
Right.
But the $30 stick should be a good smoke. That's kind of like special occasions, you know what I mean? Somebody's getting married, whatever. So you put it in that category. Now you get a $30 stick and it sucks.
That I will say, it does not suck.
Okay.
It does not. Like, it's just justifying it to be, like you said, break these out, put them in your humidor, herfador, if that's all you have, and let it sit there until the right occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's
easy.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
That makes sense.
For you guys, definitely worth the price.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. There's a bunch of Opus X's out there. I mean, too many that, to figure out. Some of them look exactly the same to me. You know what I mean? But they are different. The Power Ranger and the this and then this. I don't know. There's so many types of Opus X. I've had the Angel Share, but the yellow label.
Okay.
So that one. So this one I'm getting I'm getting the full flavor, the full profile. That Angel Share with the yellow label was more of like a medium for me. So, and I'm like, okay, this one's really good. Am I going to spend that much to smoke it again? Yes.
It's right around the same price?
About the same price, yeah.
Okay.
So for me, it's kind of like, okay. But here in our area, it's really hard to get the brick and mortars here in our area. It's really hard to get a lot of the Opus X because a lot of them don't carry Opus X. Yeah. And they do, but it's very rare that they have them.
Yeah.
Ricky at Tobacco Tin, shout out to him. Vitolas, I know that they're more of a like boutique-esque, cigars, which they have like Foundation and Crux and, other ones that you don't find here at this location. But here they have a lot of other cigars that are very good. Quesada is one of them that they just started. Shout out to Hector, the rep here in Texas for Quesada. Hopefully we can have him on our show sometime soon. That would be badass. You know, and I think they just came out with the 75th anniversary, something like that. Yeah, I believe it's 75th. I have not had it yet, but I've had a handful of their smokes, and they're really good also. So that $30 range it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna pay $100 for a cigar.
Yeah,
Rob was in Dubai.
Okay.
He sat down, walked into a hotel that had a cigar lounge, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I'll take that Cohiba, $100. I'm in Dubai. Okay, makes sense, right?
Right.
If you're in Dubai, you know, might as well smoke and drink like you're in Dubai, right?
Right.
So that I can see happening. If it's a Saturday night,
right,
and I'm on the other side of town, and they were like, "Oh, this one's $100."
You know what? Let me have that Swisher Sweets right there.
No, I'm not gonna go that low, but
even that's gonna be like $20.
Yeah, no, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's kind of like you have to know where you're at. You're in Vegas. Everything's kind of marked up in Vegas too. You know what I mean? I'll have a couple of good smokes over there.
Yeah,
I've had the Opus there at Casa Fuente. You know, and their selection's really good.
Yeah,
and so they have a good amount of Opus, of course, because it's Casa Fuente. You know what I mean? So
I think I get the impression, I might be completely wrong, but I get the impression that you go to certain places, like bigger cities or whatever, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, the Opus, blah blah blah." It's like, is it that you really like the cigar, or is it the prestige that comes with it to say that you smoked a $30 cigar?
Yeah.
Because honestly, this is gonna be pretty blasphemous, but like you said, regular Saturday night, I can see myself having my black market and enjoying it.
I was going to say Sancho Panza.
The Sancho Panza is another one. Like I'll sit there and just smoke the hell out of that thing and just have a great fucking smoke. Am I going to get any more pleasure out of this one? Probably not.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pass up the opportunity.
True that.
So it's all your palate. If this is what you like, this is what you like. But to smoke it regularly,
No.
It's good enough, but not for $30.
The way I see it is like your Partagas, the Series D number 4. That one.
That one's only like what, 19, 20?
About $20.
Yeah. See, that one, I'm not gonna do it regularly, but yeah, that one I'll be like $20 for a cigar that I know I love.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
okay.
But $30. Now, would I do $30 for whatever reason? Let's say Partagas ups their price and they go to 30.
Yeah.
That would be a tougher call, but I probably would still do it.
Yeah.
Because I like it that much.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, right now the Atabays are pretty pricey. I mean, $30-$40 a stick.
Damn.
Me, I just got from Luxury Cigar. I just got a Nova cigar.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into Nova Cigar to see because I like the Leo. You know what I mean? A couple other sticks that they had that I've had, and I'm looking at their prices. I'm like, okay, they're about $25-$30, and I'm like, Leo cigar. Have you heard of Nova?
No.
Okay, so that's one thing because you're like, okay, it's not Arturo Fuente, it's not AJ Fernandez.
Right.
Are you gonna go and be like, oh, that's a Nova cigar, that's $30? I never smoked it, never heard of it. Are you gonna smoke it?
Probably not.
Unless you hear a review and
right.
be like, okay, or if I say, hey, you know what, I smoked that cigar, it's legit.
Yeah.
Smoke it. So yeah, Nova's really good. All their cigars are really good. I just got one of their Nicaraguan batches that came in their luxury cigar for August. That one I'm going to smoke probably within this week, if not next, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
So that's a good one. Karen Berger, she makes some really good cigars. It's her line. She just started a collaboration with AJ Fernandez, which I picked up at Tobacco Tin. That one's still in my humidor. I got that one a couple weeks ago. I was under the weather for the past couple weeks, so I haven't been able to smoke. So that's just sitting in my humidor right now. That's another one. So if it's a Maduro, so once I smoke that one, be like, hey, you know what? Try this one out. See if you like it. You know, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's hit or miss. I'm just gonna say that I like to try different things. I'm not stuck on one.
Yeah,
for
sure.
What I mean, and that's basically my palate. Is like always trying something different. I've never been like a big. This is what I'm gonna smoke today. Same one over and over.
I think I am a little bit.
And I see that where you're like my Sancho Panza, or the Black Market because you were like stuck on those.
Yeah.
And AJ said it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna rag on you about it, but if you like something and you know you're gonna like it, why try something different that you might not like? Right? That's pretty much where your mindset is.
No. It's not. It's just because I don't know enough about them. Like I don't know. You're pretty good about like, oh, that's more of a medium. That's more of a full. That's a Maduro. I don't. So the times that I've tried, there's times where I kind of jack myself up a little bit because I wasn't up.
Like this?
Up.
Not like this?
No, not off.
Jack?
Up.
Like a jack?
Yes.
Okay.
And it doesn't make me afraid to drip, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm not feeling brave today. So let's just go with what I know is going to be mellow.
Okay.
So it's more that because when I smoke, it's not planned. Like it's not like, oh, I'm going to have a cigar for this. Okay, I'm going to go to Kern and have a cigar. It's just like, hey, you should go to the shop today. Oh, okay. So I didn't eat a certain way. I didn't plan a certain way. It's like drinking for me.
Yeah.
If I know I'm going to drink, I want to hydrate.
Yeah.
Because I will wake up fucked up.
Okay.
But
that makes sense.
So with the cigars, I'm the same way. I'm like, let's kind of plan that out a little bit.
So then when it's not planned, it's kind of like you go to your regulars. Okay. That makes sense too. And it makes perfect sense because me, I'm like, oh, something new's on the shop. Should I try it? What did I eat? It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So it all depends on how you feel too.
And another thing is coffee drinkers. Coffee drinkers seem to have an affinity for cigars because it's the nicotine. It's that little rush.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but I'm starting to be like, I think because I'm smoking a little harder now that we're focusing on the cigar as opposed to 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling it.
Okay. And that fullness is kicking in. Yeah. Now I'm starting to like feel or taste and get that fullness of the cigar.
Yeah.
Which is good because I like it to start off kind of mellow and then kind of go into the full.
Yeah.
Like my nights, sometimes I'll start with the full and then end with the mellow. Some people start with the mellow and with the full kind of like the progression. And I'm the opposite. I like to start with something heavy. If I'm going to smoke multiple cigars, start something heavy and then towards the end of the night kind of go.
Well, like with your drink? You're doing the same thing with the drink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You're starting off straight and then ending up with a big old cube.
Even though I'm just...
Yeah, you're drinking the way I'm smoking. We're the opposite.
Too fast. Yeah.
So, in closing, we can enjoy the end of the cigar in peace without...
I'm glad we're back.
Hell yeah. Let us know. You know what? If you can throw it in there, we're not sure on the timing quite yet. This might turn out to be a every 2-3 week thing.
Yeah.
So in that time, throw out a suggestion, and we're more than willing to try it.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram, AAA Cigars. Do we have a TikTok yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So our TikTok, we hit the TikTok. Just message us. We'll put some stuff out there.
Well, I'll even try to put it right here, the link tree. Damn it again. For your last shot. I'll put the link tree.
Yeah.
And you'll get all of them there. You get the TikTok, you get the Instagram, all that stuff. I want to say we should probably have our YouTube up by the time this comes out. I'll try to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, great cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Justify it on the price, maybe not so much, but if you get a shot, by all means try it. It's not as full-bodied as they make it sound in the review.
Yeah.
But you're going to want to make sure that you ate and have the palate for it.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Do you think you can remember the line?
I'm trying to think. I've been trying to think, and I cannot remember it.
I'll do the test version.
Okay.
Remember, guys, you can't wake up hungover.
Okay. Say it again.
Can't wake up hungover if you're still drunk.
Okay, let's see. Ready?
Remember, guys, can't wake up hungover
if you're still drunk. Cheers.